Well, hello everybody, and happy Saturday. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com, and I want to show you this beautiful framed art that I made for my good friend Melissa yesterday. Well, her birthday was last week, but we got together yesterday and celebrated it, and I had made this for her as a gift, and I made an extra one to show how I did it. So this is a really, really pretty gift that you could give to anybody, and it's not too expensive and it's pretty easy to make. So I wanted to show you how I did it. You could also make it into a card, which I might do too. All you have to do is shrink it down a little bit. This is a 5x7 frame, and it's a shadow box frame that I got from Michael's, and you get 4 in a pack for like, I think it's around $20 or something, but I just wait till it goes on sale and get them for cheaper. But so I'm going to make a bunch of these for gifts for people, and I thought I'd go ahead and show a video of how I did it. So let me just get my computer going, make sure it's showing up on here live. I just downloaded this new Facebook page thing. It's supposed to be a brand new Facebook business page update or something that is supposed to make it so much easier for you to watch. So I just did it, and then I couldn't find how to do a live video because the button was missing. So that's why it took me like almost an extra hour to post this, because I was going to start at 3 o'clock. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Hey Nancy, how are you? You hope you get one. Maybe you will. Oh, it's got a glare on it, doesn't it? Pretty bad. Let me see if I could tilt it a little bit and see if you can see it better that way. And then I've got like lots of shimmer on it. I'll show it to you. You'll see how I did it without the glass on it in just a few minutes. So hopefully you can see that and see the shimmer on there a little bit. It just got dust on it because I was cutting apart the rest of my butterfly dies, and I was sanding them down sitting at my table, and I got like sawdust all over everything. So I'm like covered in it. All right, so let me show you what you're going to need to do or use for this. So we've got the paper is from the Lovely You, or True Love, sorry, True Love Designer Series paper. And I have played with this a lot and done several videos with it. And it comes with all of these patterns that are in black and white. They're different floral patterns. And you can see here I've done a bunch of them in different colors with the blending brushes. And I showed some videos on that. So if you're on YouTube or my Facebook page, you can just go back and look at those. Hey Susan, hey Debbie. And then this is another one that I just did a really, really pretty card with that I'm going to be showing in the next couple days. But there are all these beautiful patterns, and they're all black and white, so you can color them however you want. So I did some with the blending brushes, and then I've done some with the Stampin' Blends, the Stampin' Blends. All right, so that's the paper. So I just took this piece, and I cut out a couple of them to make the project that I did. And then I've also got Beautiful World, so I'm using this stamp from that You Make the World a Better Place. And I've got the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set, well actually the bundle, so I've got the dies and the stamp set. And what I did the other day was I did a video and I showed you how to cut it apart. So I bought 2 of these, 2 of each one. So I have one that's still together and then one that I cut apart. So today we're going to be using one that I cut apart. And then I also cut the dies apart, which is what I was finishing up before I started this video and got the sawdust everywhere from my sanding thing. So I cut these apart, and then when you do cut them apart, you'll just have these like sharp edges where they were connected, you know, like that. So you cut them apart and they're a little bit sharp, so you kind of have to sand it down a little bit with either sanding paper or a nail file or something like that. And I got this, I don't know what it's called, kind of like a sander thing. So I was just like buffing it with that, and then this dust is going everywhere. But I really like doing this, so I have the choice of doing it either way. So I can do them all together or just one. And then we're also going to be using this die, which is called, I don't know, Scripty? I think it's Scripty. Something like that. No, that's not it. Hold on. We got to look this up because I said I was going to write all these down so I wouldn't forget them. And I did. Okay, let's see. I know it starts with, oh, it is Scripty. Oh, I got that right. Okay. Now I don't feel so bad. I just thought that didn't sound right. But we're using that. And then for the papers, oh, guess what I forgot? All right, I got the winners of the last 2 cards that I did the videos for. So the winner of this one is Sharon Rowland. And the winner of this one is Diane Eckleberry. So if you guys are watching either Facebook or YouTube and you see your name, just send me an email. My email is on the YouTube description in the box below, or if you're on Facebook, I think it's at the top of my page. So either way, you can just email me and I will mail these to you. All right, so these are the measurements. So we've got 5x7 Seaside Spray, 6x4 Misty Moonlight, 4¼ by 2 3/4 Seaside Spray, 4 by 2½ white, a scrap of white, and then these are the flowers from the True Love paper that I cut out. So I already went ahead and cut them out ahead of time so you didn't have to watch me cut, because you guys already know how to cut. So that's what you need if you want to take a screenshot of that before we get started. And let me go ahead and take these off and we will get going. All right, so first thing I did was emboss this with the Scripty. So all you do is put your paper in here, and you can see mine's got some tape because one of my customers actually put this in sideways and it cracked it. So make sure when you use these dies, you put them in the die cutting machine this way with the fold, where it folds like that. That goes in first. So somebody put it in this way and it broke it. So that's why I've got it taped together. But I just put the paper inside this way, and it's exactly 6 inches. So it fits perfectly in there. And then when you get it out, it looks like this. And you can hardly see what it looks like, but it's really, really pretty. But you're going to see in a second, because what we're going to do is take the white craft pad and we're going to make that just really pop up. So this is our white craft ink, and you're just going to take it and just really, really lightly pull it towards you on here, and it's going to make those words just pop right out. Whoops! You just want to make sure you get it really light, because you don't want to get it to smear all over there. So I'm just barely touching this paper. And see how beautiful that is? See, I got a little bit of a smear right there, but not too bad. All right, and you can do as much or as little as you want. If you want it to pop even more, you can just keep going, but I think that looks good. All right, then we're gonna let that dry. That takes a couple minutes to dry. We're gonna stamp our butterfly, and I'm using Memento Black, and this is just one of the butterflies I cut out. So this is my favorite one out of all of them, really. Let's see, we can do it this way. Give it a good press. Oh, I gotta do the words too. Let me do that while I got it open. So the words are gonna go on your, oh no, I just stamped the wrong piece. Okay, that's the piece the words go on. This is my scrap piece. I was thinking that was an awfully big piece for my butterfly. Okay, no problem. We got 2 sides, so we can just do the words on the other side. All right, so there's my butterfly. And then let's do the words on the right side of this. So they're just going to go like right in the center. And hopefully I get this straight because I can't flip it over. Okay, there we go. All right, so we've got our words done, and then we've got our butterfly. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that out real quick because, here we go. By magic of TV, I've already done it. So we're going to color that, and then we're going to color these and get this out of the way. All right, so I've got all my Stampin' Blends here, and we've got, let's see, Seaside Spray, Light and Dark, and Misty Moonlight, Light, and Just Jade, Light and Dark, and then we've got the white one, the Color Lifter. So I'm going to start with the butterfly first, and I like to do the center. So I'm just using, this is the Light Just Jade. Oh, what is this one? Oh, dang, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, so we've got Light Mint Macaron and Light Just Jade. Okay, well that's okay. Those are actually the ones I used. I just thought they were a different color. So we're going to start with Just Jade and do the center of the butterfly. So I just kind of go in swirling motions, and I'm doing just the middle part. And I'm doing about 1/3 of the butterfly with that color. So that's just the green that we want. Then I'm going to take, let's see, the darkest blue one I've got, which that's Light Misty Moonlight. And we're going to do the outside of the wings with that color. And my tip is not as pointy as I like it, so it's hard to get right up to the edge. It's kind of been used a lot, so it's getting... So you never want to press hard on these. These Stampin' Blends, you just barely need to touch the paper, and they just come out beautifully. I'm just going to bring that out just a little bit. And then do the same thing on this side. This is my favorite way to color butterflies because it really gives you a pretty combination. If you just pick 3 colors that are, you know, color coordinated. I usually use 2 of the same color, the light and the dark, and then another color for the middle. All right, so there's that. Then I'm going to take the medium one. This is dark Seaside Spray. So I consider this light, medium, and dark. So I've got the light Seaside Spray, the dark Seaside Spray, and the light Misty Moonlight. So that's kind of my 3 blues there together. So I'm going to use this one is dark Seaside Spray. And then I'm going to overlap these 2 together. So that will blend them all. I'm so glad you guys are joining me. Let me see who's looking. Hey, Susan. All right. Hey, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it. All right, and then we're going to turn it around, do the other side. I never announce these videos because I never know what time I'm going to get on here because stuff always comes up. So I'm always excited that people are actually tuning in. All right, so I'm just going to go over that one more time. Get it, make sure it's really good and blended. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so then we're going to do the flowers. And I actually did these ahead of time, but I'm just going to show you how I did it real quick. So for the leaves, I did the light first and just colored all the leaves with the light green, which this is light mint macaron, even though I thought it was light just jade, but it's not. But these 2 colors go really well together, so it doesn't matter. As long as they look good, that's all that matters. So I like to do the whole light part first, then I go back and I take the dark one, which this is the light just jade, and I'm just going to go over those little black marks and give it some color in the middle. I'm not one of those people that colors like for an hour. Like some people can just do absolutely amazing jobs coloring, but I am not one of those people. I just like to do it quickly and try to get it as good as I can because I don't have the patience to take like an hour to color this. So then I'm just going to go back over it a little bit with the light one again to kind of blend it in. And it always dries lighter, so if you see that it's too dark, don't worry because it will dry lighter. All right, so that's the greens. Then I did the blue. I started with the darkest blue. Oh, no, I didn't. I started with the lightest one. And I did the whole thing with the light. So I just took it and kind of swirled it over. And it doesn't matter if I got some white spots in there because I'm going to go back over it in a minute. And then I took the dark one. And I went in the center and I just kind of brought some of the blue out, the dark blue, just in the middle. So just like that much. Then I took the medium color, which is dark Seaside Spray. And so out of the 3 blues, I've got the light, medium, dark, but they're different colors. So this is light Seaside Spray, dark Seaside Spray, and light Misty Moonlight. So I'm just going to go out from that center part with the dark Seaside Spray and just kind of bring it out a little bit more. And then I'm going to go just on some of these little black marks. And that's what I love about this paper. If you just kind of put the darker areas right on those little black marks, it comes out perfect. So I haven't ever figured out how to do like the, you know, the shading, like where the light hits on one side. And some people can do that so well, and it just is absolutely incredible looking, but I can't do that. So this is how I do it, and it's pretty quick and easy, so that's what we're going to do. And hopefully you guys like that. All right, then I'm taking the lightest color again. This is the light Seaside Spray, and I'm just going to go over that really lightly and kind of blend it together. And then what my favorite thing is to do is after I finish, I take the color lifter and I go back over it and just create a little bit of lighter spots. So I'm just going to lighten some of the areas just a little bit. and it just takes the color off. So it's going to give it just a really pretty effect. So we'll let that dry for a minute. So what I did was I already went ahead and did these ahead of time, so I don't have to do the other one in front of you. So now we've got these. Then we're going to take some Wink of Stella, and we're going to add some sparkle to these. So I'm just going to take it and color, not the whole entire thing, but just some of the darker areas. And that's just going to give it some really pretty sparkle. Anybody do anything fun today? Guess what? I have a date tonight. So I'm really excited because I haven't been on a date in a long time. And we're going to go to Olive Garden. So wish me luck, because this is somebody I've never met before. We met online, so now that I've already had COVID, I don't have to worry about going, because I didn't date anybody all year long, pretty much because I was too scared to. And if you know me, you know I'm single. So if you know any good men out there, let me know. But I'll let you know how the date goes when I do my next video. All right, so there we go. We've got all the color shimmer on there. Hopefully you can see that sparkly. So I'm going to do the other ones real quick. So the butterfly, I'm just going to put some all over. And I showed another video where I actually took the Wink of Stella and colored the butterfly with it. So I stamped it in one color, like I think it was Pretty Peacock. And then I actually just colored the whole butterfly with the Wink of Stella and nothing else. And it just kind of blended all the colors together. And it was so pretty. So here's the sparkle on the butterfly. Hopefully you can see that. And then I'm just going to put another little bit on this one. And then we're almost done. We're going to put it together. I've got to add some color to the words. We're going to do some blending with the blending brushes. And then we'll put it together. I just love Wink of Stella. I think this is my #1 favorite tool that we have, because I am a glitter queen and I just love sparkles. So hopefully you can see that sparkly there. All right, so we're going to take the paper, the white paper that we stamped on, and we're going to take the blending brush, and I'm going to use Misty Moonlight, and I need a piece of scrap paper. Hold on. Let me get some scrap paper here. All right, so we're going to just dab it in here. Since this is a really dark color, you don't really need to like rub it in there. Just do a really light tap. Tap it off a little bit because you don't want it too dark. And then just blend it. And it gives it just that really pretty blue. And it's so subtle but so pretty. But you don't want to ever just go right on it, because then you get these dark blobs. And that is not good. And these are out of stock right now. So they are supposed to come in about a week. Thank goodness, because they've been gone for like a month now. So when they get back in stock, you guys better order them quick, because they sold out pretty darn fast. All right, so there we go. We've got all the blue added on there. And then we're going to put it together. Then I've got to show you one more thing that I did to add some really cool pizzazz to it. All right, so we've got our, let me get these out of the way. Okay, we've got our 5x7 Seaside Spray. We're going to put this piece on with dimensionals, and it's pretty dry now. Yeah, it's dry. So let me get some dimensionals. I'm not in my pajamas today. You guys should be impressed. I actually got dressed. I had to go out earlier. And I went to the Dollar Tree, and oh my gosh. If you guys are not from here, if you're just watching from somewhere else and not Chesapeake, Chesapeake, where I live, is the Dollar Tree headquarters, like for the whole entire country. Dollar Tree started in Chesapeake. So we have a Dollar Tree store about every block. And they're really good because the warehouse is right down the street. It's only like maybe 10 minutes from my house. So I can go to a couple of Dollar Trees and get like a ton of stuff. So I went in there with my little list of about 8 things I wanted to get. And I ended up spending $82. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. But, oh, there's my beautiful butterfly on the back. I hate to cover that up. But I got some cool stuff that I'm going to do some projects with, some crafty projects that I got from their crafting aisle. So I'm doing a class next week with a framed art, and that one is a shell one. And I've got a little canvas to go with it. So I'm going to show you how I made that one next week. All right, so we're going to put this on. Actually, we're going to do some ribbon, and I forgot to tell you that we needed this ribbon. So this is the Seaside Spray in color ribbon, and I think I've got maybe 5 inches right here. And we're going to just put some tape on the back. All right, so there we go. And then we're going to put dimensionals on this too. I'm telling you what, I went crazy. They had all this gardening stuff there. That was so cute. So I bought a bunch of that. And then I can't remember what else I bought, but my cart was overflowing. And I got up to the checkout, and luckily there was no one in line, which is crazy for a Saturday. It was packed in there, but I just got up to the line at the right moment. And within about 2 minutes, there was probably 8 people behind me in line, and they were all just kind of looking at me because I had the slowest checkout person in the history of mankind checking me out. And she was going so slow. And of course, I spent $82, so I had like 80 things in my cart. And, you know, she's just doing them one at a time, even though some of them I had like 10 of. And she's just doing them one by one instead of doing like 10 at whatever, you know, at $1 of whatever that was. I just kept cracking up. I'm like, oh my God, I'll be here all day. But finally they opened another line. I was just cracking up though. All right, so we're going to put dimensionals on the back of all of these, and just one right in the middle of the butterfly. I'm telling you, I need that stock in the dimensionals because I use so many. All right, so we're going to put the butterfly down. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show you that trick. Okay, so we need our Misty Moonlight. So what I'm going to do is take this and take another one. So you just hit them together like you're doing a drum or something. And what happens is you get these little sprinkles all over. I'll hold it up so you can see it. So you see that? It kind of looks like splattered paint. Isn't that cool? I think that's just so pretty. You can do that with Wink of Stella too. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, man, that looks good. Oh, I should have done this before. Oh, look at that. Now we got some more sparkle on there. Can you see it? I love it. Gotta move it out of that A though, because you can't kind of see it. All right, so now we're gonna put the butterfly down. And let me scroll these comments down. I haven't been looking. I've been trying to hurry up. Okay. Oops. Your son's girlfriend works at... Oh, really? I didn't know that. I was thinking about trying to get a job there. All right. So we'll put the butterfly right here. And we're going to put the bigger flower. And this sheet comes with 1, 2, and 3 flowers, like all together. So I tried it with the 3 flowers, this one right here, but it was too big. But if you do a bigger framed art, you could do that one. So I'm going to put this one right here down at the bottom. And then put this other one right here on the side. And I think I'll put it like that, right around those words. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. I got some little jewels. I forgot to put these on the other one that I made. Let's put a couple of these on. And I colored these with that light Misty Moonlight too. Oops. I didn't pick up the sticky. Sometimes it doesn't get that sticky thing on there. You got to slide it a little bit. Can you hear my squeaky chair? I got to get a new office chair. This one is just like too squeaky. All right. Oh, you know what? I should have got some little pearls to do the middle of the butterfly. I don't have any in here either. Nope. No pearls. All right. That would be pretty. Put some pearls right there and color them with the Misty Moonlight too. So that's it. And then you just take one of these frames. So this is the frames that I got from Michaels. So it's 5x7 shadow boxes. These come in a 4-pack, and if you get them on sale, they're not too bad. So then you just put that in here, and then I'll put it up close so you can see it really good. If you want to take a screenshot or something, I'll put it right there and get my hands out of the way. So take a shot of that one, and then you just take that, put it in here, and then it will look like that. And you have a beautiful gift to give to somebody. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment and give me a thumbs up or some hearts, and let me know what you think about this one. Hopefully you love it as much as I do. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like, comment, and don't forget, usually I give away whatever I make. I'm not giving this away because I couldn't put it in the mail, but I am going to do a card like this. So I think if you comment on this, I'm going to make you a card that'll look like this, and then you can get the card in the mail. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Also, if you were one of the people I picked, Diane or Sharon, make sure you email me and let me know your address so I can mail you the cards from the last video. So have a great day. Don't forget to leave comments. I love comments. Thank you guys for watching. I so appreciate it. Oh, and also, if you want to buy anything, you can always shop here at my website, stampingwithlisa.com. The link is on Facebook at the top of my page, or on YouTube. It's in the description box underneath the video. So thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. I might try and pop in tomorrow and do another video, but I will see you later. Bye-bye.